Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel, Multifaceted African Gal. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about destiny swapping because that's something that went viral on my TikTok, and I got a lot of comments about people wanting to know more about it and signs and whatnot. So I'm gonna get the facts out. Wait, cross my legs. Destiny swapping is a concept often discussed in spiritual and esoteric contexts. That suggests that someone can manipulate or steal another person's destiny or life path, often through malicious or manipulative means. It implies a spiritual or energetic exchange, which where one person's good fortune or life trajectory is taken over by another one. Manipulation often involves one person actively or passively taking over another's life path, often by mimicking, mirroring, or absorbing their energy and successes. Signs is energy depletion, feeling constantly tired or drained of energy, unexplained emotional or mental shifts, experiencing mood changes or mental states that don't feel like your own. That is like for my empaths out there that feel energy. Like that's a lot of the reasons why I like to stay to myself. I like to recharge my energy because being around a lot of people, like you tend to like feel or like it's like a sponge. Like you start sponging up everyone's energy and like their emotions, their depression or sadness. Like I remember I would be out, like if I'm out at a party or whatever, and then I'll just start all of a sudden like my whole mood will change. Like, and it's weird though, because like for example, like say like you lay down with someone, and that person has like all types of demons and depression and uh self esteem issues, self doubt. Have you ever noticed like after you lay down with someone, like you all of a sudden like feel like drained, you feel like sad, depressed, you start like getting like connected to them, and it's like once you get away from them for a while, you're like, why was I even attracted to this person first place, or why was I so like obsessed with them, or why was I so like feeling so down about them? And it really do be like the energy exchange, like they get your energy, so it's like you're attracted to your energy, which is them mimicking your energy. And then recurring negative thoughts or dreams, having recurring negative thoughts or dreams that involve the person you suspect of this destiny swapping. A lot of men do destiny swaps. Like a lot of men do that. They're like, have you noticed like at the peak of a woman's career, like let's say Cardi B, thank God she got all that situated now. Like ever since she left Offset, she's been flourishing. But how when she got with him, like she would start being like arguing with all types of women, having women jump, beaten up, like crying on live, being in a low vibration, and not knowing personally, but just off of that, like when you get with certain men, there's men that will uplift you, or even women, like women or men. Men or a woman that uplift you and like guide you to become like an equally yoked relationship, or you'll have people that like literally make you like drained. Like I remember when I was with my ex like for 5 years, and it's like my life went from this to this, like that. Like all the things that I was working on, all the things that I was invested in, it was like as I got with that person, and I take accountability. That's why you have to like be self aware so you can know when it's happening to you. But like I just stopped doing the things that I used to love doing, like my hobbies, my interests. Like I started feeling more more depressed, like sad. Like I would not want to do the things that would make me happy. Like, and you can even when you notice stuff like that, like you can notice like the way your facial structure changes. Like when you look on the TikTok trends or any trend, if you look on TikTok and look at the trends before before I'm like, oh, I don't want to get in a relationship because when I get into a relationship, and then it's like a picture of like the girl after, and it's like she looks completely different. Her skin or her body is just like drained and like dark eyes, and like just crazy. And then after leaving them, it's like they have a glow up. Like that's how when you see people say, "Oh, you have like that get back glow up," but that's usually be because that person was draining your energy trying to desi swap. A lot of men try to do that with women because women are like the source, the womb of the creative, like the creative womb. We hold creativity because we create life. And it's like you get with men and like all your dreams and goals and all that just poof vanish. But it depends on the type of man that you're with. Like, so physical symptoms, experiential symptoms that don't align with your normal health patterns. Like when I would get with that person, like I felt like I would like sometimes you can get their karma. So it's like the things that I would you normally wouldn't do, like say smoking, drinking, whatever. I would be like I must be smoking more, drinking more, and then I would notice how that person's life would elevate while mine's went boom, boom, boom. So that is one of the main reasons. And you can see when they're destiny swapping with you when like say you get around them and like they were having like a bad energy, but then when they get around you, and all of a sudden their energy is great, but then your energy is depleted. Like they will start arguments with you, they'll try to fight with you, they'll try to get you in an emotional state because when you have emotional state, then they're able to harness and siphon your energy, which is why usually they tell you to be non-emotional or transmuted. There's a lot of people. I transmute a lot of energy. I love transmuting energy because you can take negative energy and use it for your creative source. But yeah, like you can look at all types of stories from Tina Turner. I could say even Vivica Fox. Like, but these are just references from celebrities, like not personally, but just like the examples of like getting with someone and then this person going down, this person going up. And you start feeling a loss of self. So you have to recognize the signs, be aware of destiny swapping, take them seriously. When someone tries to get around you and all of a sudden wants to copy what you're doing, wants to be like you, and not like in an inspirational way, but in like a weird type of way, like I would be around this girl, like say like I remember having like my ex friends that would like purposely try to get into my life and then I would notice like when they would get in my life, it was like they were slowly transforming into a mini me. Like for me cutting my hair bald, then like I remember cutting my hair bald and then walking to like one of my ex friends' houses, and then she's like, "Oh, look, my hair's bald like you." Back then it was weird, but I didn't take it as seriously. But then I noticed like cut her hair bald. Then all of a sudden that's the time when I was doing hair, doing like my wig businesses or whatever. Like I was really, really into my wig business when I was like younger. But then that's when she started going to school for cosmetology. Mind you, she never, ever, ever, ever said anything of wanting to do that. Like it was her and her sister, like they would just be like, and I would notice like little things like they'll be stalking my page and they'll say stuff like little hints to let you know, like, oh yeah, I've been stalking you. And it's stalking when it's like you're watching my post, but you're not liking or commenting or supporting. Like that's like where you have to be like aware and realize like, oh, this person is secretly copying me but not giving me credit because they're trying to form into you and like X you out. You have to reclaim your power. You have to focus on yourself. Get more in tune with your spirit, more in tune with who you are as a person. Saying, like, with me, I would like to ground myself with going out into nature, speaking to God, remembering, like, I would look at old videos, old pictures of myself, remembering, like, who, like, my energy and how I was before I met that person, or before I allowed some mole rat to come into my life. Like, you will definitely notice it. Like it would be so creepy. Like it's very spiritual. If you're a spiritual person and you would if you know, you know. Like I would get around with like certain friends. It was like they would start literally becoming a mini me, like same hairstyle, same say I like my favorite color is pink. Like I would see people like, oh my gosh, it was so weird. Like I remember I was at a workplace and I was always known to wear pink. Like if you see my page, like I love pink, but as soon as like it was so weird because I came to work one day and it was like a breast cancer awareness. Everyone was wearing pink. Like I had one girl like I don't even really like pink, but it's like she made sure to tell me that like they'd be trying to like siphon your energy through trying to mimic your energy in a way. Protect yourself. Prayer, meditation. Meditating is me getting into grounding myself, going to the park, taking a walk, praying, journaling, I like to watch videos like Abraham Hicks videos, Alan Watts, um, dang, I forgot. I think it's Mooji, Moogi. Like videos that help me to align back to who I am as a person soul. And it's crucial to approach these beliefs with discernment and critical thinking. So you really have to pray and ask for discernment because discernment is going to be your best friend. Discernment and intuition, because especially when you don't listen to your discernment, and I'm still having to like pray and ask God for helping me to do discernment and everything, but it's actually really, 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 really crucial. I feel like discernment is like the main reason why a lot of people will stay in situations, and I'll say me because I did the same 5 years. Stay in situations that are not serving them, that are nowhere near serving them. So yeah, it says so to prevent destiny swapping. Focus more on your spiritual connection, straighten your spiritual connection, discerning relationships, and guarding your blessings. Is in zip. But then again, I'll be thinking like, what's for me will always be for me. But at the same time, you do have to save some things for you and God, just you and God to have. Connect with your higher power. So when I say God, I'm not like just saying it like from a Christian point of view. Like I'm talking about spiritual, Buddha. It could be Buddha, Allah, like all those names that you have, any name that you decide to use for your creator. Self awareness, you have to reflect on your beliefs, values, and desires to ensure you're living authentically. See, that's the main thing. Being an authentic person, being who you are, like truly who you are. And that's why you have to have time to be to yourself so that you can know who you are. Because a lot of people will be around people, be around people, be around people, try to like, what's the word? Distract themselves from themselves by getting around people and then but then they like piggyback off of every person's personality, so it's like they never really know who they are as a person. And I've always been like introvert type, like I'm extrovert but I've always been an introvert. Like I've always been on like I've always stood alone. Like I always stood alone. I always like to be, I like being with myself because I actually like myself. You have to learn to like yourself. You have to learn to love yourself, and it's like baby steps. And I feel like when you're a child, you already know what you want to be. You already know who you are as a person. It's like you get around society, you get around other people that like try to try to beat into your head, like to be this, to do this, to be like this. But at the end of the day, that's why I love children. I feel like even love children because they're so innocent and pure. Like they just, they just be who they are. And when they be who they are, it's like that's when they manifest. Like that's how you manifest. That's how you gain more spiritual awareness. That's how you gain more blessings and more fulfillment in your life. Discerning relationships is healthy boundaries. Identify and limit interactions with individuals who exhibit patterns of envy, control, and negativity. No negative people in my life. Even me. I got to remind myself, girl, no negativity. Envy. No, I learned my lesson. Envy is a dangerous, evil spirit to hold. That is the spirit that creates most of the things that are happening in this world right now. Control negativity. Be selective. Be carefully consider who you share your personal information and goals with, as some people may not have your best interests in hearts and at heart. Recognize manipulation. Be aware of manipulative tactics or attempts to influence your decisions. Protect yourself from such influences. Guard your blessings. Mind your words. Be cautious of what you share. Declare your destiny. Speak positive affirmations, declarations over your life. And that's what I love to do. If you could see my laptop, my phone, affirmations. Able to see with I am affirmations of I am affirmation for I am beautiful. I am smart. I am wealthy. I am great. I listen to affirmation subliminals, like, because you have to reprogram your mind from all the things that you picked up as a child, from the way people acted, treated you that you may internalize, the way people act towards you that you may internalize. Like you have to reprogram your mind to to back to the creator, how source God sees you. And God sees us as powerful, wealthy, beautiful, loving, amazing people. Protect your energy. Be mindful where you direct your energy and focus on activities and relationships that nourish your spirit and support your goals. So with transmuting, like even with like say social media, you can transmute by writing a song about it. You can transmute by writing a poem. You can transmute by making a video, posting a video, dancing, moving. Like when you dance, you get all that trauma out your body. Like because people don't want to actually learn about this, but the main reason behind like health problems and people are having like body problems is all that trauma that's like that people like to push down and push down and push down and forget about. You have to allow yourself to heal so you can get all that trauma out your body, like moving your hips, gets all that like felt good just doing it. Take control of your life, accept reality, accept your current situations, and understand, take it for what it is. I used to literally try to gaslight myself. No more gaslighting yourself. If you have an inkling about someone, the inkling is correct. And not like inkling, like a jealous inkling, like an actual inkling where God, because if you ask God for signs, God will give you signs. Spirit will give you signs. Um, like with me, I'm a Virgo. I'm going to overthink. I overthink, but I overthink on the right end. So I'll search. That's why you see me over here searching. Like I research everything so I can understand it from every perspective. Question your beliefs. Challenge any limiting beliefs that may be holding you back from achieving your full potential. Like with me, you can look at like every single person that's up there, whether it be in happiness, wealth, body wise, like they didn't allow their limitations to stop them. They didn't allow what other people said to stop them. The first thing of becoming who you are as a person and stepping away from people that try to come into your life and take your energy or harvest or siphon is not caring what people think. Is only caring about what you think and what God thinks. Reset your focus, periodically evaluate your priorities, make adjustments as needed to stay on track, which is something that I'm still having to deal with because I feel like it's like a little ADHD thing where your mind is everywhere. So it's like being focused, asking God to really ask God, ask source. If you don't believe in that, I don't know what to tell you. Believe in yourself. So tell yourself because spirit is within you. To tell yourself to, oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to be this. If you speak it, if you pray, I promise you it's going to work. You have to keep a positive mindset and you have to keep a positive mindset and also realize that life is life, karma, universal, like everything happens for a reason. Like, yeah. So here I'm going to leave this with a prayer. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna talk more about it, but I'm gonna leave this with a prayer because I am starting my YouTube channel. So make sure to like and comment, subscribe. So this with this prayer, wherever my destiny has been caged, wherever my destinies of my children slash spouse have been caged, I command you now to be released in by fire in the name of Jesus, in the name of Source, in the name of Creator, in the name of I am of that I am. Wherever my destiny has been hidden, I command you to appear and locate me in the name of Jesus. I am of I am. Words are powerful. The tongue is powerful. What the man think of is what it will be. So yeah, sending love and light to everybody. You got this. Peace. Bye.